Hey everyone, so I wanted to make this video to explain what you need to do today for reading. So in reading, as you know, we have been working on poems and looking at different poems and looking at the rhyming words and the important special words that they use. So we've been working a lot with poems and we're going to continue to work with poems. For today, the goal is that you can find rhyming words and rhythms in a piece of poetry. So here is an example of what repeated lines are. Repeated lines, when you hear that, all it means is that they are lines that are repeated in the poem more than once. So when a poem says the same thing more than one time. So an example here would be hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one. The mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck two, and down he flew. Hickory dickory dock. So as you can notice, and as you heard when I read it, it used hickory dickory dock 4 different times. So that is a repeated line. That means they used that more than one time. Another thing is rhyme. And you guys have known, and you guys know a lot about rhyming words. So rhyming words are words that sound the same or they have the same parts. It's a pattern. So here's an example of rhyming words. See if you can find the rhyming words before I tell you them. The silly dream. Last night I dreamed about my town and saw some strange things all around. Miss Goober walked right down the street with 2 big fish stuck to her feet. Old Mr. Fly forgot his hat, and on his head he wore a cat. Police Chief Tim wore his blue coat, but on his back was a brown goat. I woke in bed with a loud scream. Thank goodness it was just a dream. So rhyming words are those words that have the same sound to them or the same ending. So listen to street and feet. Street, feet. Eat, eat. They both have those same last ending sounds. Another example is hat and cat. At, at. Or coat and goat. Coat, goat. Or scream and dream. Scream, dream. They all have the same ending sounds. They all sound alike. So those are words that rhyme. So what you're going to do today is you're going to go through and you're going to read or listen to the poem, and then you're going to answer the questions that go along with it. So this poem is called The Whistling Whale, and there's 2 questions. Then you're going to read this poem called Fish Fun and answer a question. You're going to read this little poem and answer a question. And then you're going to read this last poem and answer the last question. And the questions just talk about words that are repeated, so when you have the same word over and over again. And then it also talks about rhyming words. So you're going to have questions about which 2 words rhyme. So this is what you are going to do today for reading.